chapter. Yeah, I saw some leaks for the chapter, and I don't know how content creators are actually getting early access to leaks before the chapter comes out. But I just want to get that point across before we actually start the chapter. And actually this recording is actually a little bit later because when I recorded the actual screen recording, it didn't give me the voice recording. So don't be weirded out by my voice up there, my voice here not matching. At least I still try to do it. Anyway, I guess I'll do the screen. I'll talk about the chapter, predictions, you name it. And I'll try to be on pace with what I said in the actual clip. Okay, cover book 6, Kawaki holding the staff, and it does foreshadow the actual flash forward scene between Boruto and Kawaki. Heavily does. Okay, huh? A mission in Sangaria? Yeah, head there as soon as Mado has removed your limiters, and help Saward and others. Once you arrive, I'll go too. It'll likely cause Jura to join in, but your presence will give us a chance. It can't be that simple. It was just for a second, but I saw his power. He's a monster. I don't think adding more of us is gonna make any difference. And then obviously, as you can see, Boruto gives Kawaki one of the clips he uses for his Flying Thunder God Flying Rising technique to teleport to places. And it's as expected. What's this? It ain't possible to take Jura down right now. The question is how to survive once he engages with us. The most realistic way is for all of us to flee together using my Flying Rising. But there are conditions to teleport in long distances. I need to sense the chakra I've imbued into that metal piece. Which, okay, well, I can tell that while I'm actually recording the screen recording with the actual chapter recording, my voice is faster. Something that would be impossible if I were fighting that monster all on. Well, Boruto, you're gonna get beaten up by Jura when you fight him. Okay, cool. Okay, Jura flies towards him. So you want me to buy you that time? Yeah. Kawaki turned on the camera that he got from Isskii and Jigen by extension. Jura launches a Biju bomb at Kawaki, and Kawaki uses his karma to absorb the attack. And he's using the karma, he's using the staff, and Jura tries to use his middle finger to attack Kawaki. Out of all fingers Jura has, he's using his biggest finger to do it. And Kawaki blocks the attack, obviously, but it's the least expected attack you wouldn't think is being used. He's using the Sun Kunina cubes, or things Daikoten. He's using the cubes that Isskii used against Baryon mode Naruto. Boruto gets away, and Jura destroys the cubes with a Biju bomb sniped from his eye. It's interesting. Okay, so he's using the Daikoten cubes to destroy Jura, but Jura destroys the cubes with his Biju bomb sniper. And then Kawaki tries to sneak attack Jura, but, he actually exceeds. Kawaki uses the cybernetics in his scientific ninja tool body, and he uses that claw-like arm thing that he gets from his karma to attack him. Jura counterattacks and uses his middle finger to try to attack Kawaki, but Kawaki blocks the attack once again. They do decisive strikes over and over again, and Kawaki actually hits him. Jura blocks. It's intense. And then Kawaki finally gets Jura off guard and he attacks Jura with his rod. And okay, I'm really trying to keep up with the original recording that doesn't actually have sound with this recording. It's pretty hard. Okay, so now Kawaki uses his karma to activate his new ability. He's able to cause explosions with his karma through his rod. Very interesting, and Jura is gonna take some damage. How much damage? A lot of damage. Yeah, Kawaki definitely. Okay, yeah, he blows away Jura's entire lower part of his entire lower torso. And Kawaki does several more decisive strikes with his rod onto Jura's body, getting him off guard. But Jura is completely tanking the attacks. He's not gonna. Okay, Kawaki launches. He hits Jura with his claw arm that he gets from the karma, and Boruto escapes. Boruto is actually. It's alright. There's no problem. Calm yourself. He's telling himself to calm down because he's trying to stop Momoshiki from taking over. And actually, Boruto does actually have some slight control over the karma, at least enough to calm himself and stop the karma from activating. So he's able to kind of stop Momoshiki from taking over his body. And then yeah, Kawaki walks towards, and Jura is beaten up. Kawaki looks at him, and what happens? Okay, so Mado and Samurai are looking at the battle. How are they looking at the battle? Because because Kawaki's body is signed digital, so they can look at the battle. Well, I can't believe he's able to push Jura this much. Maybe he can actually. No. Mado reassures Samurai that Kawaki cannot defeat Jura, no matter how much strong he is now, because Jura is a monster. And, well, I mean, yeah, it's very much true. Then Jura gets out this book he's been recording, all the facts he gets. No, Kawaki Uzumaki, as I fought Yorick displaying incomparably greater combat ability than before. However, did you manage to acquire such power however did you such a short time? Actually, it's not just you, Himari Uzumaki. She suddenly transformed before me and showed what seemed like someone else's power. Kawaki looks at him while he's reading through his book. In hindsight, it's as if Inokichi's sacrifice served as a trigger in some way. And Saryuchiya, she too unexpectedly awakened to power and took my brethren down extremely easily. Sarda did? Every one of these is an unusual situation that would be unthinkable under normal circumstances. And it is my opinion, all these similar certain systems that have in common is the topic I'm currently passionately researching. The thing called love. There is no doubt that it is a curious, fatal weakness that you humans possess, but on the other hand, could it also be a factor that enables extraordinary evolution? What do you think, Kawaki? I'd love to hear your honest opinion. And yeah, Jura wants to get rid of love because he sees it as a weakness. But, Kawaki doesn't give a crap about what he has to say because, does Kawaki really care? Then Kawaki proceeds to try to destroy Jura, and he literally trash talks Jura. He doesn't care about what Jura has to say, so he says, "You talk a lot for a pest," and tries to pull him away. And yeah, this moment does really fit. It really does fit Kawaki's character. He doesn't care. He'll protect Naruto no matter what. But Jura has special ability. He can heal himself without having to go back to Ten Tails dimension. Don't roll your fuse so quickly, Kawaki. I just want to chat with you. And yeah, I mean, you know, Jura is actually pretty broken. Took all these injuries, got his leg cut off, got his eye stabbed, and he's fine because he can just re-heal with all that. I mean, I never expected you to come to Boruto's rescue. For as far as I know, there is only one thing in this world that you want to protect, and that is supposed to be Naruto Uzumaki. Yes, Kawaki. Yes, as you can see, Jura is starting to figure it out. He's starting to figure out the lies. He's starting to see through them. He's starting to realize that Naruto is in fact still alive and he's not dead. He's really starting to figure it out. Kawaki's angry. A while ago, I went to Konoha seeking him, and I was shocked to learn that he had passed away. But now, looking into your eyes, I'm convinced. Naruto Uzumaki, he's alive, isn't he? Yeah, he's totally saw right through Kawaki. He was able to just look at Kawaki's eyes, and he was able to realize that Naruto is alive, he's not dead, and, you know, he saw through the whole illusion. So I'm right. You're easy to read. I'm not good at lying either, and I know this will likely get under your skin, but I want to consume Naruto Uzumaki. Kawaki's angry. I heard that he's shared a deep bond with many of the Biju, and perhaps love had something to do with that as well. I can't help thinking that. Well, yeah, I read Naruto. That happened to Naruto, and yeah, he's seen through Kawaki's lies. You know, Kawaki lied about Boruto killing Naruto. He helped in Odifiance being casted so then everyone would turn against Boruto. He lied. Well, he actually sealed away Naruto, so he lied about all that to protect Naruto, and Jura saw through it. I'm hoping that I might learn more about love if I devour him. Damn you! Says Kawaki, because, you know, he's pretty mad. Then Boruto shows up next to him, and Kawaki looks at him, Jura looks at him. Yeah, the reason why Kawaki gets so mad at this is because, you know, Jura wants to consume Naruto. Sorry about the wait. We're good now. I've got a lock on the symbol. You're fine, Raijin, I take it? I love us partying, but so be it. I suppose we're done for today. Let's go, Kawaki. Give me a sec. Hey, Jura, listen up. I don't really give a crap about love, but I will give you credit for your instincts and institution in setting your eyes on Lord Seventh. Don't misunderstand, though. You will die by my hand. I swear on it. Yeah, Kawaki's pretty mad, and it's reasonable. Though all the streams he went to protect Naruto were not reasonable at all. Amusing. I appreciate you being frank with me. Now I'm done. Let's go. Kawaki. I'm glad we got to talk. Let us meet again. And yeah, Kawaki doesn't give a frick. You know, Jura was using all these, like, okay, yeah. This panel is pretty good. It fits Kawaki's character. Kawaki hasn't had enough of Jura, and his parting is the middle finger, because, you know, the finger Jura was mainly using to defend himself was the middle finger while he's fighting Kawaki. So Kawaki's basically giving Jura a taste of his own medicine by giving him the middle finger and proving that he doesn't give a crap about what Jura has to say. That he's gonna kill Jura if it means to protect Naruto. I mean, Kawaki literally said he's gonna become a monster if it means to protect Naruto. He'll do anything, even if he has to become a monster. Even if he has to do that to protect Naruto, he'll do it. He doesn't give a. But Jura's pretty happy. Kawaki elected him. So I guess they're on their leave. It's a pretty interesting panel, 10 out of 10 panel. And it's Boruto's. I was told to drop it somewhere around here because it's harder to sense the chakra if someone's holding it. You might want to take a step back. It'll be pretty pitiful if you got stomped on or something. Yeah, except you're gonna get stomped on. You're gonna get humiliated like Code did. And I was right. Konohamura gets humiliated like Code. Kawaki definitely tries to duplicate the feat Boruto did. Kawaki, the heck are you doing? Stomps on his face. That's my line, damn it! Sorry about that, master. You still have the foreign bulb? This thing right? Of course I do. Good. Then we'll head straight to Konoha. Yeah. Predictions definitely coming. I wasn't sure for a bit how it'll turn out, but we can breathe easy now, right? This should be praised. This was way too dangerous. A wager that could have easily destroyed even the good futures. The fact that Boruto survived itself is a good thing, of course, but thanks to his actions, the future has greatly shifted again. What's the big deal? Isn't that how life usually works to begin with? This isn't someone else's prom, Ada. Momoshiki's going on the move, and his target is you. You're joking, right? Gross. Well, I can't blame her, because that guy, the long beard that came from Bug, he is a creep. Definitely is. Okay, yeah, Jura's pretty happy, smiling. What's with your facial expression? You feel unwell or something? Just the opposite, Hidari. Listen to this. Kawaki actually paid me a compliment. Yeah, Hidari is reading something. There's a moderate phrase I just learned that might be appropriate to use right now. Okay, well, let's see what it is. Oh. What is it? Totally ick. I don't actually know what that means myself. I think it's another word or phrase for disgusting or uncool or something. I'm not completely sure what this means. But regardless, it made Jura smile. Jura's happy that Kawaki gave him praise for his instinct, his intuition to see through Kawaki's lies. And he's happy. But, you know, Jura is definitely gonna go after Naruto now, because he knows Naruto is alive now. So, he's gonna do that. Like, he's not gonna be messing around anymore. I think, honest opinion, instead of building an army, because if he does that, he'll repeat the same problems that Kara had, where when Kara happened, people said it was going to be, or was, the risk of being a Hikatsu 2.0. Pretty similar, yeah. So I think instead of building an army, because it would take a risk, I think that Jura should gain power from knowledge. Or, if this other Senju who are still around survive their coming battles and come back, Jura should absorb them. Then he gets extra power. But what about Code? I mean, Code's high in the shadows, right? So, is he gonna do anything, or is he just gonna stay back? Kinda hope he does something. Also, you know, the other things that might happen, I mean, the guy with the long beard, I think he's gonna attack the next arc. Damon's gonna fight him. And, Hidari's gonna eventually fight Sarada. I think, Sasuke maybe is in control. Well, maybe not. So I think, you know, Boruto should, okay, well, I'm trying to make predictions, but this screen recording I have to film with the actual audio is kind of getting tiring, so I think I'm just gonna cut it short here and say that this was a attempt at doing a review / reaction. Never done one of these before, so Not sure how I did.